everyone, and welcome to Future Proof. I'm Charity Oland with Fountain Mortgage, back with our bi-weekly series that we started way back in 2019. I'm happy to see you again this week, and if you're here for the first time, welcome, and please check out the rest of our videos on our YouTube channel. So today we are going to talk really quickly about rates. I've had a lot of questions from our agent partners about what's happening with rates. They're going up. I think that's no newsflash at this point. We expected them to go up a little bit slower than they did at the end of February. They kind of shot up pretty aggressively, but we're seeing that level out. Why did that happen? Many reasons. Vaccine rollout is one, a positive future outlook for the economy, unemployment going down, forbearance at its lowest level since that program was introduced. So all good signs for all of us. Hopefully we are getting back to a life of normal very soon. Looks like we all will be able to get vaccinated by this summer, and that's going to have a really positive outlook, which is good news. And again, these rates, we hear people saying, oh, they're rising so fast, I missed the bottom. But what I want to talk about today is all the frustration you're feeling with your clients. There's not enough inventory, or not wasting, I don't want to call it wasting time, but you're spending a lot of time with your buyers, making offers, touring properties for not a lot of payoff. That's what we're hearing. So what's one way to give yourself a raise or give yourself some hope for the future? And one of those ways is to increase your average sales price. We know this is one way that you can increase your income, is to increase your average sale price. A lot of people want to jump right to that luxury market. How do I begin breaking into that luxury market? And it's possible, but I want to encourage you to look at a stair-step approach. What if you were to make a goal of increasing your average sales price by 50%? So if you're averaging a $200,000 sales price right now, next year it is not hard to imagine that being 300, both with the market and then with the 5 things we are going to talk about today of ways to up your average sales price and to give yourself a raise. So number one, I just was talking to a broker this week who said he treats every single sale as if it is his future big time sale. The example he gave was a little lady. She was an administrative assistant. He helped her buy a home. It was a few years ago, and that home was under $200,000. Fine, great. He treated that transaction as just as important as any other. And when her new boss moved to town, she referred him because she was his administrative assistant. He trusted her word, and she referred him to that agent, and that guy bought over $1 million house. So had he not taken on that lower end deal and treated it as important, that next one would have likely never happened. So treat every deal as if it is a future big payout. Number 2, if you're wanting to break into a little bit higher market, you really need to do a branding audit. You need to take a look at your logo, a look at your printed materials, your business card, your mailers that you put out, your website. Do you have your own website? We've talked about that for many years now, with your own name as the domain name. Does that branding all match? If you lay everything out on a table, does it look higher end? Can you hire a logo creator to create a look and feel for you that really brands you and gives you that presence? People are going to trust you when all of your marketing materials say higher end. So make an effort this year to make an improvement on your branding audit. Target the next level up neighborhood. So you know this, looking at geography and neighborhoods and farming, take your brand new, beautifully branded marketing materials and consistently market to that next level up neighborhood, the one that's going to give you those higher sales prices. I've always given this example personally. My husband and I received mailers for 8 years in our last house from the listing agent who didn't represent us when we bought that house. We contacted the listing agent when we were ready to sell, because we had heard from him for 8 years. He didn't even know we were looking at his materials, but they were great. They were informative. They let us know what was going on in the neighborhood, and it paid off for him after 8 years. So it's a longer game, but go into that next level up neighborhood and make yourself very well known with the right image. Number 4, here's one that I love. We, as mortgage people, market to all of you as real estate agents in many different ways. Telephone calls, coffees, lunches, monthly gifts, future-proof videos where we're trying to bring value to our relationship that we have with you in hopes that you trust us, that we become a business partner, and that you refer business our way. So for you, looking to level up in your business, you know who probably doesn't get a lot of love out there is private bankers and financial advisors. There are many of them in our market and in whatever market you're in, and make a targeted list, make a strategic targeted list of private bankers and financial advisors that you can begin to market to with your content, with gifting, with asking your circle of influence who knows some of these people so that you can begin taking them to coffee and letting them know about your business, asking how you can refer back to them. The next time they have a client, because they're dealing with people who are already likely established if they're a private banker or a financial advisor, the next time they have a client who's looking for a real estate agent, you'll be top of mind and you'll get that call. And then finally, flatter your people that you admire. Mimic someone. So pick that luxury or higher end agent in your market who you really admire. You notice their social media, you like their branding, you see the events that they're doing, they're posting the gifts that they're giving to their clients, you're on their newsletter. Sign up for all of that. And as they say, imitation is the most something about flattery. I'm really bad at those idioms, but it's the most sincere form of flattery. I think that's what it is. So go out into your market and find those agents. Even ask them to a coffee. Ask how they broke into a higher end market. No one starts at the top. They all made the journey there. I talk to these higher end agents every week. They all have great stories they're willing to share. As I've said before, if you're looking for advice, ask for money. And if you're looking for money, ask for advice. Ask these people for advice. Compliment them. Tell them what you like about their videos. Tell them what you like about their branding and what you admire, and they will be happy to help you along on your journey to upping your average sales price and then eventually breaking into the luxury market, which is something I hope we can talk about in the future on this series. We can't control the competition or the inventory that's happening right now, but once you break above that $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 price point, a lot less competition up there, and wouldn't we all like to be in that place? So for now, I hope these tips helped you as you think about how to increase your average sales price in 2021. Do your marketing audit first. Take a look at that. Make sure that everything looks like what you'd want it to look like if you were going to use a higher end agent. Market above where you're hoping to get. So again, if you're trying to go for a $300,000 listing or seller, make your marketing materials look like $500,000 marketing materials. So if you have any questions, if we can partner with you on any of this, if you want to just talk it out or go to coffee with me, I'm always open for that. Please leave us a message down below. Leave a thumbs up if you like it, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you're all doing well, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.